I don't have the budget for that. This is what I hear so many times. Let's check out what this I don't have the budget for that really means when we talk about dental photography. Let's check out what I want to share with you. If we're honest, it was never really about money when we talk about dental photography or other equipment for our dental office. But the thing is that 70% of dental students don't get any real training in dental photography. So what does this mean? In their perception, dental photography cannot be something very important because they don't learn it at dental school. Why should they invest afterwards in, for them, so-called expensive equipment? If it's not taught at dental school, its value is not obvious. We need to learn why dental photography is important. I started to integrate photography in my concept of look, scan, shoot, diagnose. Look at the patient, taking x-rays, clinical examination. That's clear for all of us. Then we scan our patients. You learn at dental school to use intraoral scanners or other devices to scan your patient. Then we shoot. And this is where photography and video, also increasingly video, comes into play. And for that, you need a tool. You need a tool to get this phase done that together with the look, scan, shoot leads to diagnose. Diagnosing, finding out what is the problem, what are the issues with your patient, leading to a treatment plan. So you see, if you cut out dental photography or videography, you're cutting out something that might be really important in the workflow when communicating with your patients. Let's break down what you really need to spend when you want to start taking pictures. You can start with your smartphone. We can say the budget is almost zero because you already have your phone. You have to be careful that you don't use your private phone extensively in your dental office, because if you record videos and images and take them home, this might be a problem with data safety regulation. You can start with your smartphone and add an LED light, a smart clip. Better than doing nothing is really to start shooting with your smartphone. You can go for a used camera equipment. Mirrorless cameras are now around for so many years that you easily get used equipment. The camera is the least important part of the whole dental photo equipment. So you can save a lot of money on this part because macro lens and the dental flash, these are the two key elements. And I really want to remind you and suggest that you don't save too much money on these equipments. Also, macro lenses are available used in very good conditions. So you can go for a used macro lens, a used mirrorless camera. Dental flash, I would buy a new one because the price there is around $200 to $300 or Swiss francs. That's really not the thing. And then you need mirrors and retractors. Also there, you can start with an easy setup. Getting these things together is not a huge amount that you need to spend. If we break it down on what a dental office generates, it's usually 0.3% of the 1 year's billing. If you calculate that your equipment is not something that you buy every year, this number gets down dramatically. So you can say you can use your equipment easily 5 up to 10 years. Then it's getting down to 0.03%, really less than a coffee per day or even half a coffee per day. If we talk about budget, this is relative. Depends on the country. You see on this slide, in Switzerland, we have to pay 1.5% of our income. In the States, it's a little bit less, 1.4%. In Germany, 2%, United Kingdom, 3%. And in the so-called poorer country, let's say Brazil, it's 9%, and India, it's 14%. But also there, make the calculation not for 1 year, make it 5 to 10 years. And then even in India, it goes down to a very affordable price range what the investment in a good dental photo equipment consists. Think of an asset, not something, it's not like an investment in other things. It's really something that helps you getting better treatment acceptance, because communicating with your patient, communicating with your lab can save you a lot of time and money. Before and after pictures to talk to your patients, the lab work, as we mentioned, communication, you save on remakes with your lab. You can have records also for legal protection, and marketing as an additional benefit, also for social media or whatever you need. And I hope that you have a budget also for marketing. And the marketing budget is often even more than what the equipment costs you. Start where you are now. Your phone today as a free tool to start jumping into dental photography. Go for a used mirrorless camera body, save money and get you a decent 100 millimeter macro lens, a flash, Godox ring flash, or the new Godox uh, lateral flash. So there's a lot of options. You can also check out my free dental photo Bible. I put the link in the comments to get information on all the basic kits available, my suggestions, and also how to set up these devices. And also there you find information on what retractors and mirrors fit best for your workflow. So the barrier was never the money. I don't talk about I don't have the budget. You don't have the real understanding what the value is. And when you start realizing what the value is, then the cost is less. Compare it with if you really want something, the price gets less important to you. And the same here. For me, always or very often, it's too expensive, it's out of my budget, is an excuse not to start doing something. Think about that. May the light be with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Subscribe to our channel. And as always, voila.